Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. American Hockey League action continues on the ice tonight. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Eagles are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Toporowski. And that slides right out to center ice. And that's knocked away by Alvarez. Dustus got it into offensive territory. Picked up along the wall by Grons. And he slides it quickly to guard. Shot! Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Comes up with the stop. Nice zone entry from the middle. On the attack along the boards. Pushes it over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. You didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Taken along the wall by Koch. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Gaucher. Intercepted. Huge steal in his own end. Play is called for offside.
Stewart's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
The Phantoms win the faceoff. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Great timing to come up with the interception. From the slot. Beat the goal. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Lehigh Valley's been working hard and it put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net, because, man, he needs a rest.
Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. Tries to get it out of the zone. Gets it out of his own end. Takes a shot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Stops him cold. Loose taking it from his own end. The Eagles are on the attack. Puck grab by Grons. Luchenko's got it in the offensive zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Slides the puck over. Puts it on net. Taken by Attard. Lehigh Valley's got it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Stillman. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And now it's grab by DeLeo. Puck picked up by Sendin. Denies him. He got all of it. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Steps inside the line. Quick feed to Bureau. Way off target.
James, I'm not sure if goals look better when they go bar down, but you can see that he was looking to go bar down, and instead he sails it up over the net.
From the left side, takes the pass. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Colorado's only trailing by 1 here. They're kind of fortunate, James. They've had some big saves by their goaltender, and they've just mismanaged the puck. If they can correct that heading into this second, they've got some runway to get back in this game.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, great defensive effort. Long lead pass into the open ice. And there's the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Phantoms continue to be the more active team here early in the second, and they lead as a result. DeLeo's won it off the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Nystrom. And he had the answer on that one. Couldn't catch up to that pass. What a steal in his own end. Tries to feed it over to DeLeo. The Eagles play it along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, he gets some lumber on that.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Moves it to a Tard. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Phantoms have extended the lead to 2 goals here in the second, and at this rate, Cheryl, I don't think they're stopping.
Well, no, because, I mean, they've been good in all 3 zones, haven't they? I mean, you're watching their goaltender just put on a clinic, and then their offense gets to work. They're dominating in terms of shots, and they're finding a way to put it in the back of the net. Hard to get the puck off their stick.
And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove, and play continues.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Phantoms now lead by 2. Good read by the winger as the 2 centers tie up. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck scooped up by Grons. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a shot. Blocked by Vladar. Nice bank pass off the boards.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Way too much congestion blocks that. And a stiff break setup. Puts it on net. The Eagles get a hold of the puck. Colorado's looking to break out. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nystrom.
The Phantoms have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Dishes it off. Takes a shot. Denies him in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Oh, and that just skips home in the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
Well, he was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck. And now he moves it to Berkey. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Slides it up to Beaudoin. Here's a shot. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped.
Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
Lehigh Valley's gone up by 3 here in the late stages of period number 2. What's impressed you most tonight for the better part of the first 40 minutes of this one?
Shot selection, no question about it. They've had the majority of shots on net. Listen, you have to create your own lanes, but it's the mindset to attack and put it towards the front of the net that's really impressed me.
Attard's going to play it from the back of the cage. That opportunity's rejected.
Pickard's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Quick shot! And that goes wide of everything. The Eagles gain control of the puck. Stretches one out to Cedarquist. And that's picked up by Nesbitt. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Eagles have it now. Cedarquist taking it from his own end. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, look at this. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You got to give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Phantoms have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
Lehigh Valley's got it along the wall. And that puck leaves the zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in the defensive end. Works it across to Toborowski. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Eagles will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Phantoms ready to go on the attack. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Pickard's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Phantoms have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Colorado's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And that's deflected. Drives to the paint. Oh, what a glove save,
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Lehigh Valley's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Knocked away in the offensive zone.
Well, this is just a great active stick, and the key to this is your timing. You want to make sure that you know exactly where that puck is and that you can get it in time. It's kind of a bit of a sneak attack to be able to disrupt the play.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Phantoms are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Colorado's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides the puck down low. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Moves the puck. Lehigh Valley's across the blue line. Fires it. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Loose, moving the puck through his own zone. Colorado's moving it along the wing. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Wise. Bedard's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lehigh Valley's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to McDonald. Lehigh Valley's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Crotty's got the puck in his own zone.
The Phantoms know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Basteris comes up next on the schedule. And, you know, much like this fan base, they also travel well. Should be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. Crochet's won the faceoff. Here's a pass down low. Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Handles the puck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Here he is in front. Oh, a clutch save. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. The Eagles will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Slides it across. The Eagles gain possession of the defensive zone. And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. Vero's lugging the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Eagles are in transition. Throws it in. The Phantoms scoop it up along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Sendin's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Phantoms win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Barkey's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Phantoms take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lehigh Valley's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. The Phantoms win the draw. Oh, what a stop with the kick save! Loses his balance on the play. The Phantoms will puck in the corner. Colorado's got... Oh, what a hit over the boards!
And he's in on his teammate's lap here. The only good part about this is you get a little help from your friends.
That's one way to look at it. Came up with the save on that play. Slides it diagonally to Sendin. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched. Quick feed to Nystrom. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And now he angles it across to DeLeo. Shot! And that one's turned away. Passes ahead from the right side.
Stewart's penalty is almost expired.
Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Hammers one. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Directed over to Luchenko. And he takes the feed. Gives them nothing in front. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot. Makes the save using the hashtag blocked. Nearing the final minute of the third. Shot! What a block as he lays out in front of it. And then scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in. Colorado's got one back, but Cheryl, they...
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
The Phantoms take it along the wall. Grabs the puck in the slot. Pickard's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Vladar has been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Well, the timing of this seems a little random, Cheryl, but they're going to switch it up in goal, it looks like.
Yeah, you don't see this very often. Sure seems random to me. Maybe they're strategizing, trying to get a little extra rest here as they call the tender over.
Late goings of this period. Colorado still down by 2 goals in this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Eagles take it across the line. And not much on that one. And the coach is going with a desperation play here, calling for the goaltender, looking for the extra attacker on the ice. Great chance at an empty netter here. And that's deflected off someone in front. Odd-man rush. He scores! Well, who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid.
The Phantoms aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Moves the puck over to Miuchev.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Fires it on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big.
Mayo is being relied on for offense here, James, and why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
Here we go. Face off inside the offensive end. The net is empty. They've got the extra attacker out. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.